Hello everybody out there, welcome back here with the future once again, and today I have a showcase and review over the Disney Jada Toys Nano Metalfigs from 2017. If you haven't saw my review over this 5-pack figure collector set that I did of the Disney Nano Metalfigs already, I will put that up in the right, and you can go back and check that out. It included Mickey and Minnie there, Alice from Alice in Wonderland, Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, and you had Kermit the Frog. I just have a few things sitting here on the side, you know, old cereal figures of Wildcat and Launchpad McQuack there from Tailspin and DuckTales respectively, and then a little Donald Duck statue, looks like an Easter statue because he's by an egg there. But just to give a little feel for the Disney that we're going to do today. I didn't know they had single card Disney Jada Toys Nano Metalfigs on the single cards. I just thought they had these packs because that's all I seen for the longest time in my local Walmarts were these 5-pack figure collector sets, which are really cool. And I wanted Disney figures in the single cards, but I could never find them. So on my last video, as I said, I picked this up, and they do go well right alongside the single cards because you can, you know, hang them up, buy them, or whatever you want to do and display. If you keep them on card like I do. Now, if I was going to open these up, I would buy more than one. And you can see that they're just a basic, you know, 1.65 inch, almost 2 inch, little minifigure, kind of made in the design of like the little army figures and stuff with the stands, but they're full die-cast metal, metallic paint, really awesome little statues, figurines, whatever you want to call them. They're kind of like a little statue, and they're really heavy and really well made. You know, since they are 100% die-cast metal. So yeah, that's the packaging. You've seen on the back here, they had another box of figures that you could get, another 5-pack with Mr. Incredible, Buzz Lightyear, Woody, Sully, and Mike Wazowski. Sorry. And they were the Disney Pixar representatives in that pack, and I bought the Disney pack. The only ones that I really wanted from this one were Woody and Buzz Lightyear. I may go ahead, you know, for $4.98, go ahead and just pick up the other 5-pack with these 5 in them, because they did not come on the single cards. None of these did, and none of these are in the single card either, as we will see. They are all new figures to the line, and they have just been put out in my Walmart. I don't know how long they've been out, but let's check out the new single cards. Now, you know, I was wanting Woody from that other pack, and Buzz Lightyear. They didn't make a Buzz, but they did make one Disney Pixar single card for this series, and it was this Woody here. As you can see down there, DS15 Woody, and he's like a silver, almost looks black and white, kind of, with the silver and white and dark gray look to him, kind of like a statue look to him. Pretty cool, man. I like how he's like got that metallic look where he's silver. Pretty neat. But I'd still like the one off the back here too, in his original color. And it's the exact same figure with just a different paint app. As you can see, the Woody here from the Pixar 5-pack has his original coloring. This one, you know, made in silver, but you got a nice picture of Woody to the left. They all have a picture here, and this is the only one with a blue background that says Disney Pixar across the back. You have your Nano Metalfigs up to the right, 100% die-cast metal to the left there, 3+ as well. You got your Woody down there. Then you turn it around to the back, and there's the other figures in the series. You have Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Woody, Animal, Scrooge, Armored Baymax, Gizmo Duck, Peter Pan, and Queen of Hearts. And then you see your Disney Pixar logo, your Jada Toys logo, all your warnings and labels there. JadaToys.com 2017, you see there. Disney.com, Disney Pixar. Up to the left there, you got Disney Pixar once again. And to the right, Nano Metalfigs says collect them all. And these really harken back to the 80s, in my opinion. These were definitely something I would have definitely picked up in the 80s. Especially only 97 cents for these single cards. You definitely can't go wrong. And I really like the cartoon or Pixar figures more than I do the actual human figures that they make. They just seem like they can pull off these likenesses a lot better than human characteristics. I wish I had some to show you, but I think everybody saw the human characteristics on some of the Nano Metalfigs WWE line or superhero lines, whether it's DC or Marvel. They also have Harry Potter, Street Fighter. So there's a lot of different properties that they're making these metal figs out of. I'd like to get the Street Fighter line, actually. But as you can see here, from here on out, this is the only one in this line of 9 figures that has the blue backing that says Disney Pixar with Woody on there. Because we're going to start here with Mickey Mouse. This is the first one with the yellowish orange backing with the red Disney logo on it instead. And you can see the difference there. All of them look like that except for the Woody in this line, so it's kind of hard for somebody going in there looking for the whole set. You might not be looking for that blue, so make sure that you look for that blue Pixar one. But yeah, you have like a silver Mickey in this one, kind of like in the same respect there as Woody was made. He looks like the black and white version of Mickey here too. So now I have Mickey in his regular coloring there in the 5-pack, and get a good zoom there, in the 5-pack, and then like a black and white Mickey. So it's just like it looks like it's just a different paint app on the single carded one. So very cool to have both representations, and there you have a cool picture of Mickey to the left, and they all say the same things on the back, and all have them listed. The only difference is this one only says Disney up to the left instead of Disney Pixar. So very cool. Next we have Minnie Mouse, which also is very badass. You got a picture here of an illustrated picture of Minnie Mouse, classic, drawn in the classic way. You got the red Disney up there to the top. Some of these got some dust on them and stuff from sitting there. Had them sitting there for a few days, so waiting to do this review. But yeah, I like this Minnie a lot, and there's Minnie in the packaging in her classic colors. I don't know why they didn't put the dots on the front of her, or the polka dots on the dress there, but they could have done that. That's something that one little tidbit complaint, but for 97 cents you can't go wrong. But they made a silver version of Minnie for this one, just a repaint. So cool to have silver Mickey along with silver Minnie now, since I do have them in the 5-pack already. Next, we have a classic character from the classic cartoons that they did, the classic cartoon movies, animated movies, and you have Peter Pan here. And I am a big Peter Pan fan, always one of my favorite of the Disney classic movies that they did. I definitely have the clamshell VHS. I'll put my Disney VHS clamshell collection zone up in the right, and you can go back and check out all my Disney VHS clamshell videos that I've done updates on and whatnot. I have a whole collection of Disney VHS, the old white clamshells. So this definitely reminds me of that. But awesome illustration of Peter Pan to the left there, and I love the likeness of Peter Pan here. We're getting an all new figure here that I've not seen in any of the packs, so very cool. And as I can tell, that these just showed up on my store shelves, so I'm thinking that they're showing up now on other people's store shelves too. But it's weird because I was looking around and I also saw some figures of like ones that weren't in this set. So it's like, did they put out another single carded set that I've never saw too? Or what's going on there? I'm not sure. But here we have another classic figure from another animated series, or another animated classic, not series. But in their series of films that they did. And here is the Queen of Hearts to go alongside Alice from Alice in Wonderland. And Alice in Wonderland, once again, one of my favorite old school Disney movies, animated movies. And it's awesome. She's got the screaming face. It's cool that they did the face and the scream. And you can see when they try to get more human-like, kind of. This one's not the greatest likeness, in my opinion, but you can't complain. You definitely know that's the Queen of Hearts when you see her. But they didn't do the greatest job, in my opinion, on this one. They could have gave her white in the eyes. Said the eyes are just complete black there. But like I said, for 97 cents, you can't go wrong. I love the shininess and the metallic paint they put on these two. I mean, just classic. I love them. I love this set. Anyway, I had to pick them all up at once because I'm a Disney fan, and when I saw this, I was like, for $9, I can get them all right now. And I did. Next, you have from the Muppets. Yes, they threw another Muppet character in here to go alongside Kermit, and that is, oh yeah, everybody's favorite drummer, Animal. Wild character from the Muppets. Always liked Animal since I was a kid. They did a very good job on the likeness on him too. I'm pretty sure they've made an Animal in one of the 10 packs. In the 10 packs, you get an extra couple that didn't come in the 5 packs, and I think Animal might be in there, but I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he is. I've been known to be wrong, though. But yeah, very cool. You know, Disney picked up some of the Jim Henson properties, and Muppets was one of them, so it's awesome they're doing likenesses from all the different facets that Disney owns. Not just the classic characters. Trying to cater to all aspects of the Disney universe, not just one. So cool to get Animal from the Muppets. And yeah, everybody knows that the Kermit comes in there cool, so little comparison, got Kermit next to Animal there. Kind of neat. So you can display them together if you open these up. I do plan on getting some to open up soon, but I'm not sure. They're pretty cool in the packaging. Next, from Big Hero 6, you have none other than Armored Baymax. And they did a Baymax without the armor on. He's one of the ones that come in that 10-pack, I believe. You see DS20 there, Armored Baymax, but he's a really heavy one. He's the heaviest one out of this whole line. Him and the Queen are the two heaviest, but he's got some weight to him. So I heard the Hulkbuster in the Marvel line was pretty heavy, so I'm thinking this one kind of rivals that in weight. So they definitely don't hold back in the die-cast metal that they use. It's 100%, so you see on the back they're the same thing. I really like this one because I really liked Big Hero 6. One of my favorite Disney ones that they've done lately. I thought Big Hero 6 was a really good movie. So there's Armored Baymax, really cool. Put him there. And the last two here, I love that they're focusing on the Disney afternoon special that they used to run. DuckTales, Tailspin, Darkwing Duck. I just remember all of them from the, afternoon block that they used to run. It was called the Disney Afternoon Special. And yeah, they made 2 characters from that here because they made Scrooge, but obviously he's in his DuckTales attire instead of the old red that he used to use in the old comics and stuff. So this is Scrooge McDuck. DuckTales, ran from 87 to 1990 in the Disney afternoon block. But this is one of my favorite ones. I said in the last one that I wish they would have thrown in, instead of that Stitch, they could have threw in another different character, maybe Donald Duck or something like that. But it would have been cool to see like Scrooge in there instead. But I'm glad they waited until this set to make this because I hope they give us, all of the Disney afternoon special cartoon characters from Tailspin. Maybe a Darkwing Duck would be cool. But having Scrooge McDuck here in his DuckTales garb there is pretty cool. But it only says Scrooge there, DS18. And the last one that they did, I thought this was the coolest one. I don't know why, but I always loved Gizmo Duck. And he was created for and hired by Scrooge McDuck in DuckTales. He's also known as Fenton Crackshell when he's not, Gizmo Duck. But this is awesome. And everybody has to excuse my dog right now. I'm sorry. He's like really wanting to bark right now, but he's trying not to. It's kind of funny. But Gizmo Duck, one of my favorite ones. The robotic superhero duck. Yeah, he was created by Scrooge McDuck in the original too, so I really like that in the original DuckTales. They did make another DuckTales, but by far wasn't as good as the original DuckTales in my opinion. But Gizmo Duck, really cool. And goes right alongside Scrooge too, so you can't beat that. And just for a little comparison here, I thought that if I was to open some of these up, I would definitely display this next to it, and I'd really like to see him represented in these Nano Metalfigs and its Launchpad McQuack. And you can see here he's a little bit bigger, but he would display pretty good alongside of them. Always loved Launchpad McQuack. You know, he was the pilot for Scrooge. And I also had this Wildcat from Tailspin. He was the mechanic on there. These came out of old cereal. And I thought that, you know, these kind of remind me of the Nano Metalfigs because of the characters here. Not made out of metal, though. He's made out of this really, really hard, solid plastic. But I think this Launchpad McQuack is so cool, and I've showed him off in past videos. But yeah, he goes cool alongside Scrooge and Gizmo Duck there. The Disney Afternoon, you know, slot figures there. So yeah, guys, there it is, the set of all 9 of the single card 2017 Jada Toys Nano Metalfigs Disney figures here. 100% die-cast metal minifigures in metallic paint. And yeah, I'm glad to update my Nano Metalfigs collection with all these guys. It's about Christmas time too, so I have to say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everybody out there. I hope you liked the showcase and review here of what I showed. Make sure you hit the subscribe if you like what you saw. Give me a like, drop a comment down below. All the support and feedback is much appreciated. And until next time, guys, I thank everybody for watching. And Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy Holidays. And as always, peace out.